Tonight, an attempt by Tennessee lawmakers to dictate signs in businesses and single out the transgender community failed in the face of a federal judge. That judge struck down a law critics call discriminatory. 10 News reporter Vinay Simlot joins us with reaction to that ruling. Vinay?
John, under that law, this is an example of the sign businesses would have to put up if their bathrooms were transgender friendly. It says the place allows the use of restrooms by either biological sex, regardless of the designation on the restroom. A federal judge says requiring businesses to put this sign up is unconstitutional. In an opinion issued on Tuesday, federal judge Aleta Traeger says the law is, quote, a brazen attempt to single out trans-inclusive establishments and sow fear.
When we have to go to a bathroom, it's a very scary and intimidating experience.
Jack Knoxville has dealt with that fear since the day they were born. Jack is a transgender man and an advocate.
Who knows what kind of violence I could be met with just because I have to pee.
In her opinion, the federal judge says that law misunderstands how businesses open their bathrooms to transgender people. She says a business can allow a transgender man to use a men's restroom without opening that restroom to everyone. Jack Knoxville says legislators don't understand what happens in bathrooms.
We're not trying to hang out in there and peep on other people or anything like that.
Nathan Higdon, the treasurer of Knox Pride, says it's simpler than that.
The law didn't have any real purpose other than to simply embarrass members of the trans community when they go into public.
He says in his experience,
when trans individuals are allowed to just live their life, they can actually be happy, whole, and productive individuals in our society.
This advocate says it's up to Tennesseans to fight for their rights.
I really just wish that more folks in Tennessee would wake up and take an active part of their own liberation, their own freedoms.
Now, Judge Traeger says forcing businesses to put up these signs is against the First Amendment. She says government officials have no authority to wish away their opposing viewpoints. John?
Vinay Simlot on the story.
In Lenore.